This is the 1 million word writing challenge, week 25. I did it. I don't mean I 100%ed my entire goal, because that would have meant that I would have had to write 600,000 words in 3 weeks. And I'm pretty sure if I had done that, I would be dead. I did, however, 100% my June goal. Forgot what month it was for a second. In fact, I hit it this weekend, my goal of 83 point something or other words, 1,000 words for the month, and proceeded to blow right past it. Yeah, I am working on many things, and I had a lot of things to write, and so I met my goal, and that was my only goal for the month, writing-wise, was to meet my goal. But now the goal is to play catch-up and get as close to catching up by the end of this month as I can. I am behind. In case you haven't been following, I've met and exceeded my monthly goal only one other month. It was March, I think. January, February, April, May, I did not meet my goal, which means I am behind on words. Trying to get to 1 million before December 31st, and I am not where I'm supposed to be. June 30th or July 1st, depending on how you want to look at it, marks the halfway point of the year. And that ideally means that I should be at 500,000 words. I should be at 500,000 words by the end of this week, therefore. Or like the very start of next week, again, depending on how you look at it. And I'm not there. 424,000 words currently, which is awesome. I'm not saying it's not. That's a lot. I'm pretty tired, but that means that if I kick butt this week, which fingers crossed I will do that, because I have been lately for I don't know why. Don't question it. The hope is to get to 450,000 words by Sunday. It's currently Monday, so this whatever a week is, and then I will be only 50,000 words behind. And I feel like that means that if I keep doing what I've been doing, that within the next couple months, maybe by the end of the summer, maybe by September, I could be caught up. Which means one of two things. It means that I could either slow down once I get caught up. Let's say it's September, the start of the fall. I could either slow down and write less during the week and maybe a little bit more or the same amount on the weekends and just keep up with the goal but not like get too far ahead. Or I could create a buffer for myself and I could just keep going at the same pace and get ahead so that if I do fall behind, because I probably will have days where I don't want to write much, because it does happen. It happens to all of us. We need breaks, even if we are stubborn and don't want to take them. If I'm ahead, it means that I won't fall behind again. I really wouldn't like, I don't like being behind. And if I catch up, I don't want to fall behind again. The problem is that I've committed to a lot of writing things. There's a fly flying around, and it's so annoying. You know, these videos, there's a reason I don't make more of them, because I'm trying to meet this ridiculous goal. I've committed to writing for a lot of people and working on a lot of personal projects just so I can get the writing in. And wow, I almost like have to do all the writing that I'm doing to keep up with everything. Not counting the book that I'm currently writing, because fingers crossed I will be done with that soon, like writing, and I can kind of put it to bed and work on other things, which breaks my heart, but also like it's time to take a break from it. It's been a ride. I would not mind maybe scaling back to like 2,500 words during the week, and then, you know, maybe a little bit more on the weekends, or not, and, you know, sticking with like 3,000 a day and then like taking a day off. Man, I would love to take a day off. This month I have had nothing to do other than write, which I don't mind. because I am working on a lot of fun things. I cried last night for the first time while working on my book, and that kind of let me know that it is a story that I would like to finish, and I plan on finishing, but hopefully soon, because it's becoming emotionally a lot. I've talked about that on this channel before. Will I remember to link a video at this point in the thing? Probably not. Here's a fun thing. I'm taking a week off of work next week. Like, this has been planned for a while. Like, the time is mine to do with what I please. Because I've earned it. For a while I was like, oh, I'm just not gonna do anything. But then I had a thought. What if I spend the whole week writing during all the normal hours that I would be working, and only those hours, and then spend the rest of the days doing whatever the heck I want? I kind of like this idea. Like, it'll obviously be flexible. Like, if I'd feel like reading instead, sure, like, it's my vacation, I do what I want. I'm not going anywhere, by the way, in case that was confusing. It's a staycation. I'm staying here. Nope, not traveling, because nope. I would like a taste of what it would be like, theoretically, if I went back to a life where I have my own schedule, but I spend the day writing. There are days I wonder if I will ever go back to that, and I'm never sure, so I think I'm going to treat, of course I am, I'm going to treat this next week, not this week. When I update you again next week, it will be the very start of my vacation, but that will be probably a reflection video. It'll be a big reflection video, because it's my halfway point video. Ooh, there's that. That's a lot. That's a big thing I have to do. I would like to do an experiment, and at least for a couple days. There is a holiday in there. I forget that in America, 4th of July. And don't forget that it's a holiday. It's important. I just, like, I don't always take it off. Because around here, where I live now, there's not really that much to do. Like, where I used to live, there was, like, parades, and there's farmland all around me. There's not much happening. But so maybe I will take that day off. You know, what I should just do is set, like, a goal, like, write this many words a day, or have written this many words by the end of the week. Or I could just say, hey, write whenever you feel like it, or keep up with the same pace. I don't know. But also, like, enjoy your vacation, because you got a lot of stuff to read. Like, all that stuff back there, not all of it, like what you're actually seeing right now, I have read most of that. It's behind the chair where all the books are that I haven't read, that I just have sitting there. I would like to read a lot of those. This is not a YouTube channel about books. This video went off the rails. What was I talking about? I feel bad sometimes when I'm not struggling to get my writing done. I did a lot of writing this weekend, and it's mostly because this book that I'm writing, it's just, there are moments as you are working on something that the story kind of just starts pouring out of you, almost like uncontrollably, like I can't stop it. It just is happening, and I have to let it. Sometimes you just have to let it. That doesn't always happen. I mean, with this outpouring is going to come a point where, like, I don't really want to work on it, or I get kind of stuck, or things just go back to, like, the normal pace. That's to be expected, as you're writing a book. But, going really hard and strong, I would hope, on this one. So, hopefully, you know what I would love? I would love to have it done by the end of next week. I would love to just finish it and give myself permission to shelve it for a couple months, maybe just 1 month, before I go back and edit it, because I really would like to do that with this one. I haven't actually edited anything major like this that I've written in a long time. So that would be a fun experience for me to talk with you about as I'm doing it. That's a plan that I have now, and it's on the internet, so unless I take it out as I'm editing this before I put, you know what, leave it in. Self. All of us struggle at some point. So if you are, Let me know how I can help. You know, I wouldn't call myself an expert. I wouldn't say that I know what's best for you personally, but I can give advice. If you ask for it, I can try. Yeah, I say that every time I upload a video, but it's still the truth. And before it starts thunderstorming, I'm gonna go. So, enjoy the last week of June. Let me know what your goals are for July or the second half of the year, if you have them. If you don't, might be a good time to come up with one and start working toward it. And maybe I can help. Go forth and do the writing things. And I will talk to you again next week. Unless it's a pre-recorded video. Oh my god, goodbye.